Hello. Okay, I think my mic was already crashed. Yeah, much better. Hey, I started learning Rust. Oops. Really nice language. Man, I'm so tired today. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Man, this looks so good. Oh, wow. Did I crash? Well, I didn't crash, but... Oh, never mind. I'm trying to switch levels, but I forgot to save that yesterday. Let's make a bunch of levels. Man, it's crazy how tired I feel right now. Huh. Well, I know why I crashed, but I'm surprised. Oh, I am in gameplay again. I'm at 7. Well, that's a good point. Man, I'm so glad I caught that bug right there. I mean, it's a temporary bug. Like, this whole code is getting rewritten at some point. Da-da-da-da. Maybe the time to rewrite this is now. Yeah. Wait, did my VS Code not load? What happened? Woo. What do we have here? Did my... Oh, it updated. Hey, Bits Founder. What's up? Apparently my VS Code updated itself. That version, the version 19 doesn't work for me, so I need to go back to version 18. Now if I'm no C. Yeah. I forgot what we last talked about. I'm so tired. Your name seems so familiar, but now I forgot. Oh man, I feel bad, sorry. Man, your name, it seems so familiar. Man. Did we talk like on Discord or something? What? The freaking automod. The thing said like for sexual harassment. That's why they held your message. Wow. Oh man, the freaking Twitch, it I don't know what I put my settings on, but some of those I can't talk now. Some of those things that it blocks and then it gives you the reason for why it blocks it, and you have to put like the thinking emoji or something. Do we have that thinking? No, we don't. Man, I'm so tired. Everything will make me think everything is funny. Far Cry 4. So that was not long ago, actually. Far Cry was probably like this month, right? Yes, the game is, it has progressed really well. I'll show you what I have. Well, a lot of things are like invisible, but here's what I have for now. I got animation for my explosions. Look at that. Boom. I mean, I could have made it look better. Right now it's bound to my right click, so I could have, I guess I should move it up. Let's do that really fast. Wherever I put it. Wait, did my VS Code still not load? What? It went back to 19? Come on, I just want to install version 18. Why does it not say the version it's installing? Okay. Am I supposed to restart? Come on, just give me version 18. What? Is there like a setting I'm supposed to do? Yesterday it worked, going back to 18. I'm gonna reload like this. I really don't understand. Yeah, whatever. I can still show you the game runs, but my editor doesn't let me edit C# right now. Okay. So one thing that I'm working on right now is defining areas for levels. So I can go in my editor and then define areas where the camera can be at. So let's say I say this first level, the camera needs to be here. For the second level, maybe the camera needs to be here. For level 3, maybe it needs to be... let's zoom out a bit, give myself some room. Maybe it needs to be here. Level 3, it needs to be here. And I want to show a bit of background, because why not? Maybe level 5, whichever level I'm at. Oop, this is what I want to show. And then the last one, I want to show this whole area. Oops. Boom. Now I can pop into my game. And it loads it shows me what the camera will show for each level. Based on where I just defined. Yeah. Really sick. And then if I pop into my map editor, I can see like exactly. Obviously, it takes into account it takes the UI into account. But it tries its best to show this area inside of my camera. Yeah. So like right now we're focused on this area. You can sort of see. So because this area is so much higher, like in terms of vertical space, yeah, so we get a lot of space on this side. But if my window was smaller, it would still try to maximize this specific area. You can sort of see. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, when it's it starts to behave weird. When I'm too small. Pretty good though overall. If I go on this one, boop. So this rectangle is what is getting the camera is focusing in. Yeah, anyway. And then inside of those areas, then I can start to put some keyframes. For example, if I want my, oops. Ah. What am I doing? Okay, there you go. I don't have undo, that's why it sort of broke. Then I can put a different keyframe at 400. I need hotkeys for that, but I mean, that's a proof of concept. Maybe something at 800. And then maybe it loops at... oops. I need to fix that too. At every... Okay. And then from there I can play the animation. Chuk, chuk, chuk. I wonder if this is possible. I can't play it right now, but I'm really close from being able to play it. Boom, chuk, 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 boom, 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 boom. I can drag on the timeline. I need to fix that. Oop. When I drag, even if my mouse ends up here, I should be able to... it shouldn't do that. Yeah, the map editor is included with the game. So you're going to be able to play the campaign that I make myself. And maybe the campaign is going to be like 500 levels or 300 levels, however many I make, with like a bunch of maps. So each map I'm going to divide in something like 20 levels per map, or maybe 10 to 20. But like everyone will be able to take my campaign and then maybe rework it, like make their own campaign on top, or create their own campaign from scratch or whatever, create their own maps, and then you can share the whatever you create to the rest of the community. So you can literally like pop in. Oh, what? Whoa! My code actually just runs the level. I didn't know that was possible. Oh, I don't die though. What? Wow. Man, I didn't realize my code could do that. I must have done something really cool yesterday, because I don't remember doing that. I'm so confused. What? Why does it work? I don't remember coding something that does that. Also, why does it blink the way that it does? What the... Man, that's so weird. I don't remember coding something that does that at all. I'd feel when the game codes itself or something. Hey, I started learning Rust. Look at that. That's a guess the number program. How do we compile that actually? Cargo, right? Cargo build. Where does it put the build? Reveal in an Explorer. Does it end up in Target? Complicated? Well, the whole goal of Rust is to be low level. Well, I mean, this looks... Maybe you're just not used to reading syntax, but like this is so simple. This is a main function. This is a print line, so it prints guess a number. This is something that creates a secret number. So it does from the RNG library, or they call it a module, whatever, however you say that. And then it selects a number between 1 and 101 exclusively, so it doesn't include 101. So it finds a number between 1, including the 1, all the way up to 100. It puts that into this secret number variable, and then if I put my mouse, this is an integer of 32 bits. Then it writes, please input your guess, and then it creates a new string called guess. It asks you enter like something. Fail to read line. And then it parses whatever you put into a number, puts it into guessed, and then it says you guessed that number. And then it compares the number between with the secret number. And then if it's too small, it prints too small. If it's too big, it prints too big. And then if it's equal, it says you win. And then it breaks out of the loop. So yeah, it's rather simple. Cargo run. If I play this game, I can do guess the number. So let's try 50. You guess 50, it's too big. Let's try 25. You guess 25, it's too small. Let's try... Man, I forgot. Let's start 30. Too small. 40. Too big. 35. Too big. 32. Too small. 33. And then I found the number 33. So that's the game. I can try to break it. For example, I can do this. Please input your guess. Huh, wait a second. Hey, let's try to modify that. Let's I could like quit. 50, 60, too big. 55, too big. 52, too big. 51, you win. Let's try to do something. Just to see if I understood the syntax correctly. Oh, what? Press the wrong key. Whoa. Press the wrong key twice. Print. Oops. Man, I can't write at all. Oops, wrong input. Okay. Now if I do that, oops, wrong input. Too small. Too big. Too small. 70. Too small. 73. 72. 71. Whoa, I won. Yeah. Anyway, if you look at the Rust language, this is what they say. This will be like my language of the year, I think. Performance, like it's really fast. But now I want to see where do they put the builds. Debug, build. I guess I have to like read. Rust build to library. Cargo build. So I'm supposed to say bins, I think. Cargo build bins. Okay. Where is the result? Oh, is that it? Guess your number. Whoa. Too big. He suggested too small. Oops, wrong input. Nice. 57. 59. 58. I wonder if this is the final output, or if, like, am I allowed to do something like? Can I put this here and then run this? Whoa, it runs. This whole thing is 346 kilobytes. That's really small. There's no like dependencies or anything. It's right. Everything is built right in here. And this is not even optimized. Look at that. Unoptimized plus debug info. How do I build the optimized? Features. Release. Build optimized artifact with release profile. Bins. Release. $26 kilobytes in C#. Yeah, but that's not true, because well, I don't know if you use like special builds, but like to build into a real binary. But if not, then you're still running like the net runtime. This thing has no runtime. Oh, you see, this whole thing is 170 kilobytes. Look at that. Man, I want that for C#. Building like that. Something so small. When I'm done with this game, I'm learning to make games in Rust, I think. The development environment is so cool. Yeah, I wanted to try something. C++. Install. Let's just follow that really quickly. I'm getting sidetracked, but I just want to get this to work. Configure. See, yeah, that's good. This is installed, right? Installed, perfect. I'm surprised I didn't have C++ installed in here. Toml. What am I looking for? Right, I'm supposed to go into settings. Whatever the setting is. This thing, allow. Oh, I disabled my other thing so that I don't have to see this thing. Allow breakpoint. Allow break. Oops. Allow breakpoints anywhere through. Let's move that to some debug. Here, I'll put it at the end, whatever. Apparently, I'm allowed to keep the comma there, so might as well. Oh, actually, let's put it there. I need to clean this up. Whew, I'm allowed to do that. Okay. So click debug, add configuration. Let's move that to my other monitor. No debug. C++ Windows. Okay. This should open launch. A.exe. Let's manage change under program. So I need to change that. Okay, let's remove all of this. Target, debug, and then this is called guessing the game. Like that. I think this should work. No. Oh, there, it's still installing. Am I supposed to like restart? Damn. There we go. Oh, that thing actually works. Incredible. Okay, let's quit. Now let's try to put a breakpoint. Let's put it here. Didn't work, did it? But it does something. Oh, that's fun. I reached this point after the first loop. Let's move this here instead. Oh man, I can cheat. 92, I saw the secret. Oh, I'm too good. Hey, look at that. I got breakpoints for free now. That took 2 seconds to set up. This game is too easy. Wow, let's put a breakpoint here. Did I not just break? This I don't understand. Why is this still a string? When we reach this line, it should not be a string anymore. Variable is optimized and data. I guess that the num here is what ends up compared here. Really cool though. If I try, yeah, I can see the value here. Oh, num. I guess num is here actually. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to play with that and learn how it works. Am I allowed to remove a breakpoint? Keep going. Let's try 50 again. Wow, I'm actually allowed to remove breakpoints or even put new ones. Oh. AD crew. Boom. Hey, look at that. I'm learning Rust. Too small, 80. Too small, 90. 85. 89. 87. 86. Oh, 1. Man, this is gonna be fun to try. Damn. How do we determine? How do we determine the target? Arc. Interesting. Environment. Dun. I'll have to look into it. I don't know if this already works on every platform or only on Windows. Yeah, so this is a really cool language. Performance, really fast. Command line tools. And then they don't say it here, but you can actually make games with this. I need to go through the book though. Oh. Whatever. So how do I repair my VS Code now? This thing is not OmniSharp log. This thing is breaking because of update 19. How do I stop it from updating? VS Code. What is that? VS Code. Currently it's not yet, so that's too old, I guess. I don't like that. Man, why can't I just do that and install another version? Why does this not work? Oh! What? For a sec it was the right version. Come on. Okay, so I really need to uninstall it then. Did you uninstall? I'm going too fast. The thing can't follow. It can't keep up. Cannot uninstall. Oh. I'm not allowed to uninstall this. Man, I can't work without the working... Well, I guess I can, but I'd rather not. Okay, now this is 1.18. Can I stop a... I need to check how to stop auto updates. Extend. Extension auto update. VS Code checks for extension. Which sets? Am I allowed to do that? Disable extension. There we go. I'm assuming that it worked. Extension. Oh, auto update false. Perfect. Also, it's nice to see that it automatically put the comma right there. So now I can reload, I think, and it shouldn't update. And... Whew, it worked. Now I should not crash or whatever. Man, that's hardcore, having to disable on everything. Yeah, to be honest, this is nice that I can specifically decide which one updates. It's not like it's hard to click a button anyway. Okay. Man, having the notification sucks though. Whatever. Okay, so now... Is my OmniSharp working? No errors so far. I'm loaded. Perfect. So I'm allowed to click that and nice. Okay, this is working. Man, that broke my flow. I don't know what I was doing. Right, I was looking for a line that that sets the position on this. I hard-coded that here. I want it higher, so let's move it up by 200 pixels. Well, 200 units in the game world. I need to move it up by 200, 400, minus 370. There we go. Let's move it up by 70 pixels. It seems better, probably. Nah, it's not perfect, but at least I can visually see it over my ground. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's turn that on. Man, this looks good. Oh. Incredible. Okay. Okay, now let's see why my explosions are working. This thing is a tuple? Huh, that's fun. There's a time in my life where I like tuples. I mean, I still like them, but I guess for this case it's nice. What? Bum, bum, da, 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 da. Do I take the time to clean this up? I guess I do, right? Boom. Level. Live obstacles. Last loop. Start time. Start time. Okay. Current obstacle. Restart. Set level. This thing gets deleted, I think, but let's keep it for now. Do I not know the level when I create it here? Is this used anywhere? It's not. Yeah, this thing gets deleted. Let's save that. Let's get rid of everything I don't care about. Okay. It's already looking much better. Let's move all of those down here. Who's using that? This is actually private. Boop. You're getting placed down here. Okay, level. Who's using that? A bunch of people. This is a good candidate for a property. Get set. Live obstacles. Who's using that? A bunch of people. Also a property. Last loop. That seems to be private. Start time. Oh, that's really used. Let's move that up. Okay. Okay, it's not too bad. That's weird. There's a... I can clean this code pretty well, I think. What does this do? Is anyone using that? Yes? Question mark. I'm not convinced. I really hate that, actually. That's fine though. To do this constructor shouldn't exist. Remove it and cycle. By the way, okay, that's fine. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, I wonder how much to-do notes I have in this project. 50? 100? Rewrite this whole algorithm? I want to only search in my... Where's the search thing? Find in folder. To do. Man, I have all the to-dos. To-do, I just remove 3 useless marks, question mark. Oh, that's not bad. 57 apparently. Check for collisions. What? Huh. I need to watch/rewatch Planet Earth 1. Music is pretty good. Okay, how's this? Really cool. Man, this code right here is magic. Current loop plus equal 1. Yeah, this looks like witchcraft right there. I wrote that a long time ago. Let's go check actually. Dun-dun-dun-dun. 2017. Bunch of bug fixes. Dun, dun, dun. Divided by loop time.
I am a robot.
Hey, thanks for a follow, Drolia. Welcome. Hey, by the way, everyone that's new to the stream, if you want to join my Discord, you can follow the project easier, probably. Okay, what am I doing? I think I'm going to I don't know what this line does, so let's remove it. Hey, yes, exactly. Hey, you want to see like some pure genius code? Because only like a god among men could have written this. You know what this does? Update obstacle. Well, I don't know what it does, but like I don't know how it works anymore. But this thing, how do I explain this? Also, the music is loud. This thing is what makes my game. How do we say this? You know how like a lot of games do like delta time, and then let's say the game freezes and then it goes back, then you get like a big delta time of like 10 seconds, and then but like because you use delta time, it still updates nicely and everything. Well, that wasn't good enough for my game, because let's say that you're trying to walk through. Did I even show you what my game was about? I don't even think I did. I'll show you some gameplay right now. I'm doing so many things at the same time, always. Here's my game. Well, here's what my game is about. You're on an alien planet, and on this planet there's a massive volcano. And the volcano is so big that life has evolved to use this sort of volcanic energy. So the plants here have free-flowing lava inside of them. So you're a little creature and your goal is to keep going forward. And different areas have like some sort of, sorry, I can't talk. Different areas have like explosions of lava bursting out of the trees. So your goal is to keep moving forward through the explosions. Anyway, here's some gameplay. Don't mind the animations, I have better stuff now. If you get hit, you respawn. Otherwise, like as long as you're not there on the explosion itself, you're able to jump into it. And then every time you reach a new level, the camera loads the next like spot, and then you can keep going forward. Anyway, ignore what I'm saying. Watch what I'm doing. Yeah, so your goal is to figure out the safe spots. Try to keep moving forward. Some levels require you to start thinking, so that's like the puzzle element. So this one, you can't just run anymore. You need to start to use your brain. So for this one, you need to dodge upwards, and then you're able to cross. And then you have levels like this where you need to backtrack. Oh, what? Oh, no. Like that. No problem. I'll put the... I'll enable my path and my path line. So that you can see where I'm clicking. Ooh, I wasn't supposed to be there, so I kind of panicked. Then you have levels like this that require you to memorize a pattern. Yeah, look at that. So like different levels like this, it looks like it's really fast, but you can solve this in like 3 or 4 clicks. Look at that, boom. Hey, I made the game that I wanted to play, so that's the reason I like this. Or like even if you want to be like perfectionist, you can do like this. 1, 2, 3. I clicked 3 times. So this whole thing that looks hard is actually 3 clicks. So you see a lot of the levels, they have a pattern, a sort of rhythm. And you try to move through this pattern without dying. If like you do it wrong, you die. But when you start to like understand the mechanics in the game, you can start to see the safe spots and how long you have to go through them. And then you can do this. Obviously this map is a bit, it's not a beginner map, it's really hard. Like this looks impossible. But when you start to be good, you can sort of see like safe spots. What? Man, okay. I'm gonna concentrate, I guess. Ooh, there we go. This one is nice because it messes up my pathfinding. Because you try to go in a straight line. But in this case, you need to control so that you go around. Boom. Okay, look at this. This is my big boss level for this map at least. I shouldn't be surprised I died there because it's quite often. Boom, boom. There we go. Yeah, so you see this is 12 seconds of having to survive through this. A lot of the levels have more than one path. So for this one, you can actually... There's a shortcut. Boom. Man, it's not a... What? If I can make it. Oh, I clicked. I missed again. There we go. Oh no, I'm... Oh no. Check that. It's this game, like, when you start to get the hang of this, you always know when you miss. Even before it happens. It's like having to think in the future, pretty much. So you see, like, earlier you had to survive 12 seconds, but if you take this path, you survive like 5 seconds. Okay, here's one for you. Look at this level. It's only a line. And you have holes in the center. Try to figure it out mentally. Maybe you think you can run this. So you get the right timing, you run. Go, go, go. Oops. Go, 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 go. Oops. Yeah, so this one shows like the real puzzle. So instead of going like all, instead of going like trying to run as fast as you can to make it, you can go all the way back. Oh, whoops. You can go all the way back, and then from there you're able to make it. Boom. And then you have levels like this where you try to do precision clicking. Oh, come on. It's crazy, the game is teaching me click accuracy. This one is just a random level, no real goal or point to it. Yeah. Anyway, that's the general idea for the game. Really simple mechanic. It's not too hard to learn, but like you can push this really far. There's one bug I didn't fix, but I'll keep it in here. Okay, one last pass over this, making sure I updated the code. What is this? Okay, let's cleaned up obstacle loop. So while I'm at it, let's go clean this up too. Obstacle set. So that's public. In milliseconds. This is no longer required. Wow, everyone's using this apparently. This is not required. This should be a property since we're working C#. Which is Shift Alt F12. Let's try that. Shift Alt. Oh, that's magical. This is actually used. Okay, wait, it's used by someone. Okay, let's try that. Control Alt F12. Why are you using this? Obstacle set OS time. Also, let's just save everything. I have access to the time right here. Let's just give you the time right away. Okay. Set time is no longer required. Okay, those ones are fine. Okay. Let's read the variable names. Oh, that's sweet. I just thought of something really cool. Oh, that actually works. This, yeah, I just got some code that pops out into my. Check that. Where do I work? Okay, here's the something that's really cool. Let's say that you have an animation for. Oh, did my computer update without me knowing? Bam, bam, bam. Every time my computer updates, it messes up my Wacom driver. Middle click, let's go. Everything else I think I keep. Okay, it looks good. Okay. Damn. Okay, let's say you have an explosion. Explosions work with hitboxes. So let's say this is an how do we say it? A hitbox. Maybe the actual kill area is this size. The hitbox is pretty much always a square. I could code my hitbox with graphic linking like this, where how do we say this? Essentially, I could. Oh man, it's hard to explain this idea. The hitbox could be defined like different sizes as long as it's a square. Like now, this is much bigger than before. It could scale the graphics into something. Kind of put that a bit too close. So this is a really big hitbox. I don't need to have a graphics designed specifically for hitbox of that size. This bigger one would have like would scale the graphics up. It's hard. Boom. So that way I can have my artist design explosions with different colors without having to worry about the specific size they're drawn at. Worry about the hitbox itself, and then you can bind that to a specific graphics. Huh, that works. I don't know if that's my idea is clear like on stream, but I understand what I'm talking about, so. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a static. Man, that's lazy. Where's has it already been that long? 4 days? It would be really cool to set up what I saw there for my game. That's 4 days, 4 days. Maybe that one. He's working on a new game right now, live on stream. Look at that! Let's wait. Look at that guy. What is he doing? Let's skip a bit. Run test. Look at that. He has this little comment. Run test. Oh, that's funny. He's using Commander. Run 3. So cool. Look at that. Let's pause my music.
Oh, a Benny test
Look.
take longer than usual because there's all kinds of like texture compression.
Yeah, whatever.
Because people have updated assets. And
Updated.
and shaders get recompiled because I haven't run a release build in a long time. Shaders get recompiled differently between.
Yeah. Whatever.
So it took so long.
Look at that. The freaking. Let's go. That guy just automated all the tests in his game where it replays like him playing the game. Yeah, that guy's crazy. It replays like the sounds and everything apparently. How many levels? He has like hundreds of levels. Look at that. Yeah. Man, I need to do that for my game. What's cool with my game is that not only is it deterministic, it is not like my game simulation is not linked to time. Well, it sort of is, but I can do some really cool thing. Like I can say, look at what is happening at frame, or not even frame, like at time 0. Then I can do like, look at what is happening at time 10 seconds. So instead of like checking each tick, I can do it like where my game checks every 10 seconds. And then it will look like the game is running incredibly fast. So I can, in my engine, I can run the same test in like half, like, however time, like really fast. Anyway, I explained like what I just said like really badly, but man, that thing looks really cool. I'm seeing a lot of cool mechanics in his game. I saw someone that is even crazier on Reddit the other day. Oh, that's louder than expected. How good actually doing algorithms? I know Kung Fu style. Let's see if I can find. I hope I upvoted it. Oh, look at that. This is from Factorio. They made an unlisted video. Look at that. I don't know. I don't think there's sound. Like you'd think what I just showed was like crazy. Look at those guys. Oh, there's music. Let's pause that. Oh, they actually do test sound. I don't know if they made a montage or if this is actually what it looks like. That's their testing thing. Apparently I didn't even upvote it. I need to upvote that. That took what, 1 minute, and they tested, I'm assuming, everything they needed to test. 22,000 on an unlisted video, incredible. Yeah. That was oddly satisfying. I voted by Factorio, yeah. Man, if there's one game you want a unit test, or I'm assuming would be like Factorio. Because you can be sure everyone's gonna be complaining every time you break something. What is wrong with me? Why is there like so many parentheses? Oops, wrong. Unchecked. That's code I don't want to look at, that's why I wrote it like that. You know what's starting to annoy me more and more when I work when I work in C#? It's all the parentheses. Like everything has parentheses, like this, functions. I'm fine with brackets or like curly braces. But like this or even this is starting to annoy me. The syntax. Is this used anymore? It's not. This is gone. Is this used? It's not used. Oh, also, let's... That one I might consider fine. Yeah, Lisp. I actually learned Lisp last week. And also Lambda Calculus. In their case, I like the parentheses. I'm fine with that. "25 years ago." Yeah. Man, learning Lambda Calculus, that was so fun. Well, it's not like I didn't know the theory, like I didn't really learn anything, but I like the way that it was shown or done. Okay, I've looked at this long enough. Let's commit. Clean obstacle set. Yeah. Dum, dum. This calls for a new constructor, or like, because I mean, everyone that's creating a new level has to pass manually loop view area. Loop time view area. Okay, let's leave it like that for now. Didn't I clean that up yesterday? I forgot, I guess. Every time I look at this, I find new things. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to selling this. Da-dum, da-dum. Da-dum, da-dum. The problem is that I like to work on this. I'm more and more I'm starting to be like conflicted between like working on this and wanting to sell it. Like I feel like I have as much fun making the game than playing it. So that's like two things that are like in conflict, sort of. I don't know what I'm doing actually. I'm just looking at files and like trying to clean them up, but it's kind of a waste of time. I could have sworn I had. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be working in here. Wow, there's a lot of stuff I can clean in here. Anyway, Ignore that. Oh, also that's really funny. Hmm. What I'm doing is simple, but coding it is hard. Okay, anyway, let's look what draws. Let's update. Update obstacle from the loop. Chuk chuk chuk. Sound already played. False. Oh, that's nice. Man, this code is hard because of my tuple. It's hard to read. I'm really tempted to turn that into a class. Live obstacles. Call it like obstacle time or something. Let's look what I did here with my position time. So I created this class that takes that. Position and a time. I think I'll recreate this. Huh, or maybe it's time to make this be an abstract thing. A class of that takes something t, of type t, and a time. And then you can do this on a vector or whatever on my obstacle set. So you can bind something to a time in the game. I'm tempted to do it. It might be a useful pattern, binding something specific to a concrete time. Yeah, whatever. Ignore that. Maybe I'll do it some other day. That's funny. Okay. So for each obstacle, if sound already played and obstacles that count is more than 0. Okay, this is updating. It's returning true when there's more than one. Ah, interesting. That's like lazy code, but it works. If sound is not already played, play it with a bunch of... Oh, I put the pitch shift. I didn't realize that. Is that what I did in my old build? Wow, there's a... I never realized that. There's a pitch shift in the sound. So it never quite sounds exactly the same. Oh, the note changes slightly. It's really funny. Okay, so this thing takes handles the sound, and then for each thing in the obstacle, you create a new obstacle timing. What's up with this? Why are there parentheses here? Time to live. 1 second. Okay, that's where the time to live works. 50 times 20. Oh, it is. Okay. I need to change that soon. Or now, rather. Okay, I can give you unit. And I'm supposed to... What's the constructor like? Animated sprite sheet S. At position. Okay. Do I have access to it? Animated sprite sheet. Explosion sprite. Okay, what else? Position. Oh, did I? Oh, the hitbox has the position apparently. I really hate the order of things. I feel like the position should come first and then the sprite. Yeah, whatever. Hitbox, new vector. Oh, I think I'm allowed to just do hitbox directly. p.hitbox dot position. What's wrong? Oh, that's a texture. Explosion. Glow sprite. Explosion sprite, there we go. What's wrong with that? Speed creation time. Huh. I don't need the speed then. And then creation speed is... Oh, I just found a mistake here. High speed. Speed is 0, who cares? What's wrong? Ah. Is there a reason why I can't use... Wait, what? Wait. Oh, that's a 0.2? This thing should be able to convert directly into vector, no? This is float. Yeah, this works. Oh, that's the bug. That should be a unit. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Unit. Da, da, da. I cleaned the code up, but I didn't do it in the rectangle thing. So the API is not 100% the same. For each unit. I need to go back to the old API. I'll do it after. Is that already good enough? It might actually work. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum. 1000. Let's loop at 2000. Okay, does this work? It works. But it's weird. What did I do that makes that happen, actually? This thing already has the right timings, 20 frame, 50, whatever. I was gonna remove this code, but let's keep it for a little bit. Explosion type, actually, what is this? Okay. It's doing a bunch of add. And then the update is happening here. You remove add I. That looks like it would work. Actually, don't I scale 1.5 apparently? Let's rerun that. I forgot to save. Well. Let's try with 1. It's too long. Let's It works. Wait, no, it doesn't now. Oh. I figured it out. I need to clone. I need to clone this. Add explosion asset dot clone copy. Whoops. Right, forgot about that. Three, four. Let's do the same as before. Let's drop that to 2. Let's create a keyframe at 1000. Boop. What? Oh! This copy is wrong. Columns, row, whoops. Columns. Row. There we go. Incredible. Oh man. I might have the same error at different places actually. Looks good. 5-4 looks good, looks good. Okay, never mind. That's fine. I need hotkeys. So bad. Oh, it works. They're not exactly at the right position, but hey. Also, they look like shit without the glow. How do I code the glow? I mean, I can create a second list that contains like the glow and then update it like everything else, but I could also have the glow added directly inside of the unit, and then when it's time to draw, like wherever that is, up here, this draw could do it itself right in here. Sheet.draw, glow.draw. I've been told that I should do a sort of material editor. Maybe it's that time. I'm so tempted to do a Elvis operator right here. Damn. I wish the casting operator wasn't done like this. I wish the syntax was like this. I wish that was the syntax for casting. But I guess that creates ambiguity. Where's that variable that I saw that I need to rename? This? Bam bam bam. This. Man, I regret you know what? Position is not even location is not even the right variable name anyway. Let's go with location. Set location, position. Set position. I don't use the word location anymore. It's not a location, it's a position. I should have probably committed my other changes though. Whatever. Add waypoint position. Visited positions. Hey Nexic, welcome back. Whoa, I broke my syntax highlighting. Where's my file? I wonder why it does that sometimes. Unit. Delay, location time, position time, compute, position time, current, position, get current, position. Even get middle, I probably should rename that to get center. I'll keep that for later. L. Why not just write it? Let's try to see if I have other ones. Vector 2, L. Oh, they're all gone. Nice. S. Sheet. Hey, I'm bringing my engine into the 21st century with all these little changes. I wonder how expensive this is. Hey, if I ever have a game that is really slow... Oh, position time. Next position. Where's there a space here? Oh, I actually handled the time. That's really cool. Why is this sprite batch? I always use S for sprite batch. Dun, dun, dun. I'm quite liking what I see now. Man, that sucks. I have side effects in this commit. Da, da, da. Damn. Oh, also, why don't they kill me? That's a good question, actually. I'm in gameplay. Update. If I'm not immortal. Get bound. Ah. I thought I cleaned that up. Man, I thought those were static functions. That's why I put a break right there. Okay, that looks good. Hey Virgil, how am I doing? Pretty good. I'm starting to have something that looks like a game. Check that. Okay, so I'm able to go into my map editor. I can decide, okay, well, here's a good spot for a level. So here's where I want my camera to be. Boop. And then here I can say, oh, here's where my level 2 should be. Here's where the camera should be. Boop. Let's zoom out a bit more. Here's where my third level should be. Boop. Maybe I can have like the camera focus on this nice little zone right there. Let's give a bit of breathing room. Let's have another level here. This is where my camera should be. Boop. And then the last one. Let's put the camera right there. Poop. And then I can go into the first one, put some obstacles. So I can add a checkpoint keyframe right here. Put some obstacles. Maybe I go here at 1000. Poop, add another keyframe. That's good. Add another one at 2000. Like that. Let's drop this down to 3000. And just like that. There you go. Okay, well, they're not placed at the right spot, but hey, it works. But I don't die. Oh, I forgot to remove that. So yeah, that's what I'm working on now. Having those things kill me. I just need to fix the graphics, because those are supposed to look like this one, with really nice glow, you see? Man, this looks smooth. I feel like I've never heard that music. Okay. How come I don't get killed? Let's call this. I could have made this be a property, but I don't feel like it. No! I committed everything. Oh well. Man, I could have sworn I clicked the plus to only commit that one file. I'm too lazy to fix it though. Can't believe it. Yeah, exactly. I need to move it, but I can't really do that just yet. Because for now it's just like graphics. I need to be able to define what an explosion is. Here's how I want to define it. I want to define the hitbox. And I want to... Okay, so I want to first define the hitbox. Like, here's where something should kill, whatever that is. And then I want to have multiple explosions to pick from. Maybe even with different colors, who knows. And then those specific graphics, I'll be able to define the hitbox inside of them. And then it's just going to be a matter of aligning both hitboxes together. And even scale the hitbox if whatever in the game says, like, if you have a bigger hitbox, then you can scale the graphics up to match the two hitboxes. Yeah, so essentially I decouple, or whatever, however you want to say it, the hitbox from the graphics themselves. And then the engine will match the graphic to fit that hitbox, like the area that kills the player. I need to add more music like that in my playlist. Sort of. I'll show you what I mean by sort of. If we look at this graphic thing, okay, this is an explosion, but the animation spills. So you don't want like this whole, like let's say that this a single frame in this animation is this big. And it's easier to notice because my gloating is badly rendered. Anyway, but so the whole graphics, it can be this big, but in practice you might only want to kill the player in this area. Everything else is like overflow. Maybe you only want to kill the player in this area specifically. So in other words, if in game I want something that kills the player in this big area, I can scale the graphics up to match however big the size is of the kill area. So the hitbox doesn't depend on the animation, it's the opposite. The animation depends on the hitbox. How you line up the graphics depends on where you want to show this thing. So when you start to learn the game and get the hang of the animations and where you die, then it becomes obvious like which area kills, even though there's a sort of overflow with the graphics. The overflow makes it look much better than limiting the animation to only a single square. It's a bit more obvious on my old animations. So this thing was a circle that would grow, while the smaller circle would shrink. So maybe the only area that kills you is here, but then the explosion spreads. Even though you don't get killed by this hitbox here, like there's no hitbox that kills you, only like here. So you're able to like spill the graphics, make it look really good. But apparently my hitbox is wrong, so and P. So cool. Okay, time. Where do I define the hitbox? Level obstacle list current. So an obstacle list has obstacle set. This thing is what has add obstacle. New obstacle. This has an overload for the hitbox like this. I'm going up to here. I don't really need to do that. I can just give you directly the new obstacle. Obstacle. There you go. Okay. Let's put it all to 0. Later I might remove this, but for now it's fine. Trying to understand why it doesn't kill me. Because the hitbox is... Oh, I misclicked. That's not starting. Left top. That's the reason the hitbox wasn't working then. So X is like overkill. I don't need... Let's rename all of those. Left, top, right, Y. I guess like the me in the past had like brain damage or something. Having to write that. Okay, let's drop that to 1. Man, this feels good, writing numbers like that. Oh, it works. Now it's just a matter of aligning the graphics. Man, this sound sucks. Oh. Oh, wrong key. Nice, nice, nice. Why did it... Oh, because it... Oh, never mind. Yeah, this is nice. The 20 gives a little bit of leeway so that you don't just die too easily. Yeah, it worked. Well, actually, the reason it didn't even work was because instead of top, I wrote left. Probably like autocomplete messed up there. The graphics are wrong, but this thing is killing me. So now you can see I can sort of step slightly over the line, and now I die. You see? can't wait to have like death animation, and then like you have like a splatter of like where you died or something that fades over time. Wow, incredible. Okay. Why is this considered a changed line? I wrote it. I moved it back. Oh, because I changed the variable name. Nice. Hitbox position bug fix. What about this? Yeah, typical mistake, exactly. Man, I need more music like this in my playlist. I need like to swamp the playlist with that. I had like 10 hours just of this. Okay. How do I name this commit? For hitbox. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hey. I just had a really good idea and now I forgot it. What did I forget? That was such a good idea. Whatever. Position at time. Let's change that. Current position. Def location. Hey, let's just go and clean that up. The debug stuff. Abstract debug? What? That's a really cool code right there. wrong? Ah. Oh man. Oh, I'm itching to clean this thing here. It's good to do this though, cause eventually I want to reuse this engine, or even maybe like open source it. Which one is wrong? I'm guessing this. This is good. Man, every time I created a class and I didn't put public, I knew exactly what I was doing. And I still chose not to write the public keyword. Element mask. I'm going down the rabbit hole with this. Oh, there's more stuff. Oh. What? I don't know what just happened. Down to 23 errors. I'm guessing this one. iMode. Oop. How did I not get this error faster on iMode? Everything's using that pretty much. I just hate Visual Studio. I hate the UI. I hate how... Hey, Uncle Bildroy. Welcome. Hey, thanks for the tweets, by the way. Damn. So why do I like Visual Studio Code more? I like that I like the UI. That's pretty much the only reason. But also, it's really well integrated with. Oh, that's good to know. Visual Studio is like very old software. Man, that's so useful to know. Shift I. It brings me to the beginning of the line. I guess I forgot about that. It's very old and it's very... it's like a dinosaur pretty much. So it does a lot of stuff really well. But I like bleeding edge stuff. Like I like very fast development. I like VS Code. Like the whole point of VS Code is pretty much not to make people that like Visual Studio mad. That's pretty much the point. Oh, what? It allows them to try stuff really fast. It allows them to create software that can break or whatever. So some people rather have stability, things that never break, or I also like stability, but I like when you... I like to live on the edge. Apparently the cameras are coded correctly. No bug here. Nice. Player. Man, I need to recode my whole player class. This thing sucks. Oh, no more errors. Do I do one what? I modified 39 files just now. Okay, I think I'll just do a massive rewrite right now. What time is it? 5? Man, I don't have the time. Man, I wonder why that thing was an abstract class earlier. Build it? It's gonna build, I already know. Well, give me 1 sec. Okay, let's build that. The probability that it breaks is really close to 0. Boom, it works. Whee. Yeah. Who's using that? What? What? That's so bad. Eh, who cares? I don't know what that means. Include but not used. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. I wish I could zoom in. That freaking variable. I set it to false or true. That's why I'm allowed to have this constructor. Because everything that uses the debug stuff most likely has a is set conditional. Well, here, if we're about to do this, let's at least make it true. False, rather. Yeah, might as well do it like that if we're about to do that anyway. Damn. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and now we don't need this. Boom. 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 Whee. Sample location. Man, this is some real archaic stuff. Very old. Wow, this debug class with like the child debug. Incredible. Oh. We do a base class just so that I can have is set on everything. Incredible. I would kind of laugh if this wasn't like some if this wasn't written by me. Okay. Do I go through everything and clean up like those 39 files? Can I right click and open file? Ooh, I can. Yeah, this looks pretty clean. I must have done that one. Let's start with this. Oh, this looks clean. Almost. A node. And that's arguably correct. Da-dum, da-dum. Draw, compare to, get bottom. Position inside. Seeing a lot of stuff in here. Clamp, why is that not part of the math class? It is part of it. Did I not know that this was part of the math class? I guess I didn't. It should be exactly the same, so I don't think I'm breaking anything. I mean, what I'm doing is pretty much just OCD stuff right now. But it's kind of worth it. Worth it. Man, I was all over tuples back then. Okay, otherwise this looks almost good. X, Y. This does nothing.
It's showtime.
Hey, thank you. What am I hearing? Is that part of the music? Oh, it's rain on my window. It's raining outside. Why is there so many parentheses everywhere? That's not required. Oop. I wonder what this is. The min of something, and then the max between the two. I wonder if that's a known pattern. Or if I have to do this. DL, DR, DT, DB. I feel like I've used that many times in the past. Wait, what? Min? Oh, it's the min between 4 values. Do I have overloads for 4 values? I don't. Man, I'm happy I'm not the guy coding that. You have to do it for everything. "41 files in 1 commit. Let's go. Man, I wish I had buffers like in Vim in here, instead of having tabs for everything. Who's using unit rectangle? No one, right? Can I delete that? Ooh, no one. Unit rectangle. Wait. Damn. Huh. Path area. I think it would be worth it to recode that and separate like the vertical from the horizontal. Like path area vertical, path area horizontal. Then I don't need to guess like what does primary start mean or I'll do it later. Maybe. Pathfinder. Did I do that for... It's already done. Pathfinder. Explore full. Apparently that's a thing. Get path. Let's rename that. Start. Position. And position. Those are all static. Oop. Interesting. Let's start with location. Start. I'm tired of using the word location. I got all those scary names. Oh, no more position, location in here. Perfect. Let's go back to the top. Why do I need to put the word list on that? I feel like open and close would be fine. Or not. Why is this one called end while this one is called end position? I'm gonna rename those variables. I'm kind of annoyed. This is gonna be start node, and this is going to be start poop. This is gonna be start node and end node. Sure. This can become start. This can become end. And end. Did I just do that? And node. Yeah, much nicer now. Okay, final node. Open list, close list. I can do start. End. We Man, I can't wait to rewrite this. My pathfinding algorithm is really fast, but the implementation is not the best. Like, this has been coded over like weeks. Why is this called A instead of N? Who's calling this A? Oh, because N is here. I pass in an A and I want to make it obvious that A is here. Wow, really? Yeah, let's call it end. Cost to end. Okay. Okay, I don't completely dislike this. I feel like instead of using a tuple, I should use like out variables. Whatever. Maybe I'll do a search on tuples later. Not today. Because the time is already 5:39. And I think I need to cook. I want to make some chicken tonight. Oh, I need to rewrite this. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I don't see anything too bad. Okay, we're done with this. Path system, apparently that's a thing. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Hey, I was learning Rust, the Rust language yesterday, and then I started dreaming about that all night, like just dreaming about like programming in Rust. And it wasn't a nightmare; it was an actual dream that I liked. Incredible, right? Dum dum. Oh man, this code is scary. Row comparer. Yeah, this is some scary stuff. Damn. Oh, this code, I know exactly what it does now. Bam, 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 bam. Whoops. Wrong key. Let's move that back up. Whoa, that's classes within classes. Let's move it up here. Then. Oh, that's public, never mind. Style. Start. Is there a reason why that's public? I guess it's used up there. This list of apo rectangle, and it's called line. That's some good stuff right there. Ah, shit. Okay, good thing I can undo. That other thing I moved up there, that was static, right? No, it wasn't. Okay. Nice. That feel when I'll be like, in 1 year I'm gonna be like, who's that retard that formatted the files like that? What the sh... Huh. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's a different song. Damn. Damn. Okay. Lines, this is pretty much done. Man, this code is magical. The power of compares and lambdas and everything. Just by looking at this, I can see what the code does. Without having to look through all this garbage. Why is this public? This should not be public. What about generate areas? Oh, it's public because it's a different class. Wow. Oh. Yeah, it's a good practice to document stuff. It really depends who's your target audience. Like if it's you, and let's say like you program, like you're a good programmer, like you program for maybe 4 years. After like a bit of time, you sort of start to learn the things that you know, the things that you forget, and things like that. So by knowing who you're gonna be in the future, it's a lot easier to know what to comment. Comment the code. Okay, well, here's the thing. What you said is like undefined. Like you ask one question, but it has many responses. Oh, I almost missed that. Who's using that? Okay. Okay. Documentation. It has many layers. Yeah, so the first like layer to documentation would be when you have like this thing that is we call XML documentation. This thing, I can put my mouse on it and it says things like, for example, the goal given this. I'll open my other project so that you can see some real documentation. Let's go in here. Everything in here has the XML documentation. This is really useful because a lot of the time when you work with code, you don't really want to look at the code. Give me 1 sec, I'll open my repo on this. So I have this repo with documentation API. Then I can click in my files and look at this. So for condition keyboard, let's go on the same one, condition keyboard. So all the things that I write here is XML documentation. I'm able to use a tool that reads all of this and generates a website. So without looking at the code, I can look at this and see, okay, input keyboard, what is this? It checks various conditions on a specific keyboard key. Then a bunch of, so everything like this need key, the key to operate on, pressed, returns true when a key was not pressed and is now pressed. Held, returns true. So without looking at the code, I can see a lot of info about how to use whatever this is. I can look at input helper, game, pass your game class here, is active, checks if the game is active. Usually this is when the game window has focus. Get the game window. So a lot of stuff like this, the game window's width. Everything has a bit of description. And then when I use this in a game, along my code, I can just put my mouse and then I can see things. Let's go on key condition composite. I can look at this and then I can see what is this condition set, empty condition set. I guess that's not that good. There you go. Okay, that's because that's the constructor, so that's the empty constructor. But if I look at the object itself, combines a bunch of condition to make complex condition sets. Operates over conditions that are needed and conditions that must not be pressed. Anyway, so that's what I call like documentation. it's something that can be used to generate like this website. And then it's really useful without looking at the code to look at what things are. Another part of documentation would be the comments themselves. So everything that is not that is not used to generate the website, then that's things that you need to go check the code to read that. So there's a lot of stuff. If I look at this, for example, I wrote a comment like this. So if I'm looking at the code and I'm like, wait, why did I create this thing that is literally a rectangle, x, y, width, height? So I say like I created this thing so that so that it's a class instead of a structure. Can pass by reference. Essentially, I started to work with the monogame rectangle, and then there's things that I couldn't do on it because I wasn't allowed to modify the values. So by doing this, I'm allowed to modify the values. You see like .x, .width, I'm allowed to do plus equal, which I think I wasn't allowed directly on the rectangle. Anyway, so you see like this sort of helps me, like who's that, why is this a thing? Doug wants to talk to me. A lot of the code is meant only for me. Like here's another documentation to do. Horizontal and vertical areas that overlap should know about each other's. Their intersection creates an apo node. So like this is things like in the future when I want to clean up code or rewrite stuff, this helps me know what I should do. But I feel like this is already a good enough solution that I didn't do it. But if one day it becomes relevant, I can look at my to-dos and see what I'm supposed to do. Could be a good idea to first add horizontal areas to a quad tree, then for each. Anyway, so like I didn't write this algorithm, but I wrote what it should do if I ever want to do, optimize the linking. So this gives me ideas. One second, I need to bring my dog in. So it's a good idea to put notes if you think that they're going to be relevant in the future. Or let's say you're working on something and you're not going to touch it again until like 1 or 2 months. And it's maybe you didn't finish like whatever problem you were trying to solve. Then it's a good idea to put notes. Obviously, like I'm working alone on this project. So the notes like the target audience for the notes is me. So I sort of know how my brain works or how I think. So I can put notes that maybe like make no sense to anyone else except me. Anyway, so I know like how I think or like so maybe when you start programming you leave like cryptic messages that even you can understand in the future. But like as you become better, you sort of and then you read like your own comments that make no sense, you start to learn how to make comments that you understand. So you just have to understand like who you're writing comments for when you do. Like let's say you're someone that has like perfect memory, you never forget anything, then maybe you don't need to do any comments. Yeah, XML documentation. But like if you're if you forget a lot of stuff, then maybe you work on a couple projects and every time you start to... So yeah, that's generated automatically. I can go, I guess not this project, but It depends on which language you're using, but in C#, I can go in my csproj, this thing, and I can do generate documentation file through. So every time I build, it automatically creates my documentation. But it's not like that for every language. Hey, by the way, everyone that's new to the stream, here's my Discord. Discord. So yeah, there's no right or wrong answer, like what type of documentation. Like sometimes you write documentation that's really obvious and people are gonna be like, don't like write self-documenting code. Self-documenting code does not need comments or whatever. Maybe it's true or maybe it's not, who knows. Okay, is this good enough? Can I leave this as is? I'll consider this done. Quad 3, this one should be pretty clean. Yeah, this is fine. Quad 3 grid, assets. Oh yeah, I wanted to change one thing in assets. This. Content. Write it like smaller c. Most of the time you can understand code given enough time. So by writing comments, you can reduce the amount of time that it takes to understand code. That's pretty much one thing that you can think about. Yeah, sure. If someone wanted to buy, like, I mean, I've never had to sell a project to someone else like that, but obviously, like, there's a passing a project over to someone else. There's a transition period. To get people familiar with the code base. Man, that ugly code, I just pushed it down all the way to the last function. That's really funny. Okay, this one looks fine. Camera. Camera looks fine. Viewport, did I end up... That one I chose to put the private variables all the way to the end. Code test, that's old. I might as well clean it. This thing is not really used anymore, but... .48 files. This one I just cleaned. FPS counter, that's a fun one. It's already cleaned, nice. Free play. Free play I'm tempted to leave as is. That's a rather old one, and it's eventually going to be replaced. This whole thing looks fine. JSON map, this one I want to change. Nope, I already did. Probably yesterday. This one is good. Level. Did I do that earlier today? I think I did. Looks good. Loading. Content should be smaller, see. Map editor, this one I don't feel like doing. Map parser. Not bad. Menu. Menu is fun. Oops, wrong key. Okay. Am I allowed to do public on this? I don't really want to though. Let's try private. That's already private. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Oops, never mind, this is good. Okay. Node bundle, that's the one I really wanted to clean today. That. Those are all public. Node. Parent. Proxy. Simple. Cost. Full cost. Node. Parent. Proxy cost. Cost to destination. I don't know if I prefer the word destination or end. I might prefer end. Cost to end. It's smaller. Even though destination is a nicer word overall. Parent. Cost to end. Instead of n, I'll just use node. Okay. Public, private, boop. Doug wants to come back in again. She's trying to tell me that it's already late. This is obviously really old comment. You see, that's a documentation. That's not a comment. That is that didn't get updated with the code. So you see, this is confusing. I might have to delete that. Also, what about this? Is this still used? Oh, it is. Maybe. Where is this used? Recompute cost. Okay. Damn, damn, damn. Bam. This is old enough that I don't know what it means. This looks like an old comment that I don't really need anymore. If I need it again, I'll just recode it from scratch. Instead of calling this a node, I might just call it a bundle. Bundle. Final bundle. Do I do that? It doesn't look like a bad idea. First bundle. Separate the word bundle from the word node. From Apo node. Current bundle. That way I won't have as many name clashing. Name clash, yeah. I feel like the parenthesis is not required, but it makes the code clearer. Oh wow, there's nothing happening there. Final bundle. Is it me that just coded that, or was this already named like that? Bundle, closed list. This is looking nice. Bundle. She really wants me to come. Okay. Hey. Hey. She wants something, that's for sure. What do you want? Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Call it bundle. Dun, dun. Ba-dum. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Bam. What is that? Okay. Oh, proxy cost. I can't wait to clean that. New bundle. I wonder if she needs food or something. Let's go check. Okay, I'm back. I think this is useless. I might as well remove them. It's not a good name. Bundle. I wonder what they want me to use. Kind of, kinder, kinds. Kidnap. Oh, have I been streaming with no sound coming? I hear the sound, but I guess you guys don't. Can't seem to make the stream play the song. Oops, sorry guys. Is my mic working? You can still hear? Or, I mean earlier probably, right? I guess I crashed. Let's pause that. One, two. Hello? Okay. Oh, it's just so low. Let's give this more juice. Damn. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Why did I call this simple bundle? Why not just bundle? There we go. Ah. Bundle seems fine. Oh, another one like that. Oop. Top. Never mind. Apparently this is fine. Top X, top Y. I need a new name for that. I don't know of a better name. Top X, top Y. It's not entirely true, but never mind. The variable is fine. Okay, I think I need to go now. It's already almost 7. First bundle. Freaking dog. Okay, as far as I can tell, this looks good. The next time that I need to keep on. I need to redo like a proxy cost node bundle. I believe I finished, right? Let's rename that to parent bundle, maybe. Parent is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'll commit that and then global code cleanup. Not finished yet. Okay, I'll end the stream here. At least I didn't. Yeah, I finished pretty much everything I wanted to do for today. I started getting like explosions in the engine. Tomorrow I'll do even more cleanup. And then after that I need to do an object type for the explosion so that I can do some real... It's almost like I need to create a material editor. Anyway, like right now this is what I have after today. I can add keyframe and then I can put some explosions. And then I can add another keyframe. Oop, and put more explosions. Let's reduce that to 2 seconds. And then just like that, explosions work. The position is wrong, but they do kill me at the right spot. Oops. The respawn is wrong, but that's intended. Yeah. Anyway, it works. Yeah, so it's just a matter of fixing the visual so that they look more like this, and also they're centered on the right square. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to join my Discord, and I'll see you tomorrow.